An Illinois man convicted of a hate-fueled attack that left a 6-year-old Palestinian-American boy dead has been sentenced to 53 years in prison. Joseph Czuba, 73, was found guilty of murdering Wadee Alfayoumi and attempting to kill the boy's mother, Hanaan Shaheen, in an October 2023 stabbing that drew national outrage. The attack, prosecutors said, was driven by Czuba's hatred of Muslims and occurred days after the war between Israel and Hamas began. On the morning of the attack, Czuba confronted Shaheen about the war and became angry after she suggested praying for peace. He then forced his way into her bedroom and stabbed her repeatedly before turning his military-style knife on young Wadee, stabbing him 26 times. Deputies found Wadee with the knife still lodged in his body. He was later pronounced dead at a hospital. Shaheen survived more than a dozen stab wounds. Czuba declined to speak during his sentencing hearing. His silence stood in contrast to the emotional response from Wadee's family. Outside the courtroom, the boy's grandfather, Mahmoud Youssef, said no punishment could equate to the loss they've endured. "He took a life from us," he said. "He took a future." In the weeks before the murder, Czuba had expressed fear of Muslims and told his then-wife, who later divorced and testified against him, that he believed Shaheen would invite people over to harm him. Prosecutors argued that his paranoia was fueled by anti-Muslim rhetoric he consumed on conservative talk radio. They said the violence was not random, but rooted in bigotry, stoked by hateful media narratives. Attorney Johnny Simon, who represents Wadee's family, said they are now examining whether those who influenced Czuba's beliefs could bear some legal responsibility. "Words and rhetoric matter," Simon said. "Anyone who heard his racist remarks and did nothing, those people played a part." The brutal killing quickly prompted federal hate crime charges and condemnation from national leaders. President Joe Biden denounced the violence and later marked the anniversary of Wadee's death. The Justice Department, under then Attorney General Merrick Garland, opened a federal hate crime investigation. Wadee's death also spurred bipartisan action. The U.S. Senate passed a resolution honoring his memory, emphasizing zero tolerance for Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, and anti-Arab discrimination. In his hometown of Plainfield, Illinois, a city with one of the largest Palestinian populations in the country, hundreds attended his funeral. In February, a playground was dedicated to Wadee's memory.